Hello, this is our Eco Cleaner brush.
The Eco Cleaner brush is a brush cleaner that was designed because we as artists felt as though brush cleaning could be more eco-friendly and time efficient. The average person uses about 82 gallons of water per day. What if there were a machine that could cut back on water overusage and clean brushes in a time efficient manner? Well, now there is. The Eco Cleaner brush was designed for many reasons, one of which is that typically when cleaning brushes, people use an excessive amount of water, which can be very damaging to the environment and can cause problems such as soil nutrient deprivation.
When cleaning brushes, problems such as water overusage and incorrect brush cleaning occur. Many people do not know how to clean their brushes, which leads to dried up and damaged bristles and brushes that can no longer be used. When cleaning brushes, people typically use a surplus amount of water, which is not good for the environment. That is why we created the Eco Cleaner brush, which uses the minimal amount of water and cleans your brushes in a quick and efficient way.
Our hypothesis states that if the Eco Cleaner brush were constructed successfully, then it will cut back on water waste and clean brushes in a time-efficient manner.
We created a prototype to represent what our Eco Cleaner brush will look like. In here is a filter that filters the water each time the brush cleaner is used. Inside is a syringe that represents how the hydraulic press would look like. The hydraulic press would push the water through the tube to the main box. The main box consists of 3 holes which you insert your brushes into, a window which allows you to look into the box, and a fan blade inside which creates a motion that cleans your brushes quickly and efficiently.
Some things that we would change about our prototype. 1. The size of the prototype. We felt as though it was too big and it was not as portable as hoped. Number 2. The length of the tubing used. We had originally planned on using 2.56 centimeters of tubing. However, we ended up using 5 centimeters of tubing as 2.56 centimeters of tubing was not enough. The construction of the prototype went well. However, after cutting the cardboard used to create the boxes for the prototype, rough edges formed, making it hard to construct the boxes without any gaps.
A survey was sent out to 50 students at John William Butch. 68% of the students liked the Eco Cleaner brush, and 52% of the students felt as though they would benefit from the Eco Cleaner brush. A factor that could greatly influence the result of our survey would be if the students were not artists. If the students were not artists, then the results would be negative, and if the students were artists, the results would be positive. An attempt was made to focus our survey on artists. That is why our results were positive.
The procedure was followed to create a prototype that, based upon its function, should prove the hypothesis correct. The hypothesis states that if the Eco Cleaner brush were made successfully, then it would eliminate water waste and clean brushes of all shapes, sizes, and types. While looking at the prototype, the conclusion was that the innovation would work and function properly, proving that the hypothesis was correct. Although, after making the prototype, there were some adjustments that could be made, which were mentioned earlier.
Our innovation was mainly designed for the purpose and the use of artists, more specifically painters. This innovation would greatly benefit professional artists who don't have time to clean their brushes and people who have no knowledge or don't want to clean their own brushes. If this innovation were to be sold at stores such as Michael's and art schools, it would sell really well and greatly benefit them because they would need it. Thank you for listening to our presentation.